This is actually to the un of foundups. You see I am the do of foundups, and there's the Tao of foundups, and then there's the un of foundups. And the un of foundups is very important because he unravels everything I have set out to do in many respects, challenging me, right? Not many people, like I make videos and stuff, like how things will work, how I see it now unfolding. Everyone's quiet. They're quiet. The beautiful thing about Un is I call him Hansi. Hansi, I love you. He's a purist. He's a blockchain purist. What is a blockchain purist? Someone that doesn't have all the baggage like I have coming into the system. See, to me, what I'm trying to do is create a hammer to destroy the system, to break it down, okay? A blockchain purist doesn't have any of that baggage, that that angst, that rebellious sort, right? I was described recently as the Malcolm X, the Malcolm X of the blockchain. I think I was. I would think that I've become more of the Martin Luther King now of the blockchain. I hope. And I told him I'm retiring, or this marks an end, and I wanted to talk about what I mean by that. He wrote to me and says, I see what you did, and I think this is amazing. Your passion for foundups is crazy. I should do it in my Hansi voice, right? I'm looking up to you, holding on and believing so strong, right? He's on because I'm the dude, right? I don't understand what you mean by the event marks the end of my work. Which event and what work? How do you envision the next chapter, and how would you describe the last chapter? All right. So great questions. So Hansi, blockfest.jp. Go. Those are the events. I am throwing a big party, all right? On Bitcoin party, DAO, blockchain party, do AI party, DAO do, right? And these events are to talk about each of these things and have people talking. Hopefully I'm going to invite folks to stand up and talk. You don't need to have your VIP, be a VIP, or just hold up your hand and say, I want to talk. Come up and talk for a minute, two, or whatever. I'm going to be talking. So, and sharing and doing a little bit of channeling of DAO do, and telling the myth of the blockchain, and talking about Joseph Campbell and why it's important and where we're headed, right? Where we're headed. The whole idea of the party is like, say, hey guys, this is where we're headed. This is the why. I'm here to tell you, okay? Take it or leave it. I'm here to tell you this is what's happening. This is what's going to happen. And this is how it's going to happen. So it marks the end of my work because foundups is complete, all right? I finally have the Zodiac. I have to take my shirt off because it's so damn hot here. I don't have air conditioning. I'm in sweltering 80 degrees. I have a wind that comes through here. All right. So, I smell good. I'm not sweaty. It's still a clean shirt. My wife, So this has been fully translated. All right. So every part of this has been translated. You've got the foundation of the fifth age, which is the blocks which built the Bitcoin, right? And then you've got a round coming out of the head of DAO do, the visionary. That would be moi, right? The open startup innovation framework, you call it Ethereum, but it does everything that I set out and more. It does more than what I set out to do, built on smart contracts. And then in the middle, there's Danos and the DAO, or the do. The DAO's around the head, which is the blockchain. The do is AI staring out right there, the face right there. There's AI. He's like, oh, hello world, right? Looking out. And he's in his vault, which is the Bitcoin Global Reserve Fund, which is like a Fort Knox, Hansi, that just exists on the blockchain. Think of it as a decentralized exchange managed by AI that ultimately is constantly hiding the accounts in such a way that no one can get access to it. And not only that, it doesn't let any Bitcoin go. I love that part. You can check in, but you cannot check out. We will issue a token. We'll issue basically a token that ultimately represents the Bitcoin in there. So it just keeps gathering the Bitcoin and it's managing it. So unlike the Fed that would just keep, releasing, the AI is very strict on that. Ultimately, you could pass a resolution if you can do not a 51% attack, but actually a 7. The way it's set up is you would need a 70, 2/3, a 66.666% attack to get control of the Bitcoin, right? So it's even harder than a 51% the way it's set up, okay? Because it requires, for you to change that, requires a 66.666% attack. I had a sign of the devil, I don't know. It's just 2/3, isn't 2/3 66.666, right? Third. We could just make it 75%, right? 75, you'll need a 75% attack, right? But that's set up in this fund. You could set up the fund at 50%, so everyone will be able to basically fork these funds. So my work with foundups is complete. Now, what is the second step? Well, guess what? I have no money. I got 5 Bitcoin in a fund. I gotta wait, 10 to 20 years for that Bitcoin to become, millions and millions and millions of dollars. So I'm going to go back to rice farming. I'm going to go back to whatever, unless people start, I see seeing donations coming in to the fund. I'm going to be like the evangelist, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin, buy Bitcoin. And I'm going to be launching Foundup Fest, or I'm calling it Blockfest now because it's a cooler name, Foundup Fest. Blockfest, which has Foundup Fest inside it. So Blockfest is going to be just this party event. It's going to happen for 3 weeks next year as an alternative to the Olympics. So you're coming for the Olympics. Hey, let's go down to Blockfest. It's just a 3-hour drive up in the mountains away from the heat. You want to get away, be cool, beautiful. Hakuba, Japan, right? Blockfest right there. And that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to be at fucking Olympics. Fuck that shit. I'm going to be in the beautiful, Nagano Mountains. So I'm going to be working on that. And, and I'm working on setting up Foundup houses. So, so that's the end of my work. Is like Foundups, in my view, is complete. It's open source. Setting up Danos. Anyone can set up a Dano. I've got it in my white paper. It's really simple, right? Building the KYC, which we have. Mike's kind of worked on that on other projects, so we can build that out. Putting everything on the GitHub, get everything there. Get the white paper done, and let everyone else go crazy, dude. Because there are far more smarter people out there than me to run with it. I've basically laid it out there. Go fucking crazy, people.